Welcome to Unseth Pottery. I'm Kim Unseth, and we just did a kiln opening over on Facebook, and I am loving some of the pieces that came out of this kiln load. So this is with the new firing schedule, and this glaze combination just seems to love it. This is black on gobe and 2 coats, and this is, I always have to think, Flex Blossom 2 coats, Rose Quartz 2 coats, and 1 coat of Amaryllis. I did, what did I do, 4 mugs. Each one is just slightly different. I also did in that, these will be fun, I think. I did some earrings. So I ordered a bunch of earring cutters, polymer clay cutters off of Temu. So this is one of the little cutters, and I also, with it, I have to show you this, it's actually really cool. So ordered these off of Temu. They came in a set, all different size hole cutters, and yeah, look at that. So they're perfect for doing jewelry, because look at how tiny you can get these little hole cutters. Anyways, that was a good find. And the nice thing about them is they're, I don't know, $2 or $3. All right, so this earring set will be on a stud and a dangly earring, and that's with the same combination. And then oh yes, so I'm not sure what I think about this. Where's my mug? You could let me know in the comments what you think. So this was black on gobe 2 coats, and then I did Citrus Flow 2 coats, soft aqua 2 coats, and then 2 coats of oh gosh, what's that called? Aurora Green. So this was originally the first one I tested. This has my coffee in it. So that's the difference. The only difference is this one was just Citrus Flow and 2 coats and 2 coats of Aurora Green. This one I added the soft aqua to give it more movement, which is pretty. I do like the movement, but I love the colors of this one. I don't know, let me know what you think. So I did two like this, just because I was changing it. I didn't want to waste mugs. What else did I do? I also did more of these. This time they ran quite a bit. I think I can grind that down with just my Dremel without wrecking the on-gobe. That's the problem. When you do on-gobe on the bottom and you have pieces run, I should have used cookies. You don't want to scratch off the brown on-gobe. Anyways, so I had 2 that, whew, gosh, ran too much. This one's good. Anyways, this is 3 coats of brown on-gobe. I find 2 just doesn't cover good enough. And then it's 2 coats of Honey Flex, 2 coats of Amber Quartz, and then 1 coat of Sandstone. Yeah, that blends so nice. And I also did, well, I did lots of mugs in that one. And, oh, there it is. And I did a couple of tumblers. They turned out good. I need to do, oh no, I do have wine cups. I was gonna say I need to do wine cups. So did more of this combination. This is Louisiana Bayou by Spectrum, new floating glaze, and ginger. Both 3 coats. Well, this one was 2 coats towards the bottom. You can, oh no, that's where they overlapped. I think that's where the ginger overlapped. Anyways, I didn't go right to the bottom with the 3rd coat of these. Yeah, like that. So this new glaze firing, so I fired up to 2190. In my last kiln unload, I put the glaze schedule. Everything loved this firing except for Spectrum. Spectrum! Sangria! All the other Spectrum glazes, I shouldn't say Spectrum, all the other Spectrum glazes were fine, but Sangria, I don't know why it gives me such a hard time. And it wasn't full, I'll show you, it wasn't full on blisters, just teeny tiny, almost healed blisters. So, I don't know. I put them on the bottom. I put them on the bottom shelf. I'm gonna put them on the top. I'm just gonna do them again. I'll just, yeah. Anyways, but everything else seems to love this cone firing. This one turned out really good. It is 2 coats of Honey Flex, 3 coats of textured turquoise from about here down, and then 2 coats of seaweed on just the rim, and then river birch over the entire piece at the end, the last coat. And is that all I did? Just the 2? I think so. And then this is the same Honey Flex with river birch that goes over the entire piece at the end. But this is Louisiana Bayou. And what else did I do? Oh no, I didn't think I think it was Blue Stone. No, Blue Rutile by Amico. Anyways, they turned out really good. So these mugs are going to get horse decals on them. So they all turned out perfect. Enough room to put a decal. And yeah, I did 8 of those, so I did lots. I have new glaze combinations. No, first I'm going to show you the Sangria. Seriously, just breaks my heart. So you can see, it's like, well, you can't see. It's like barely, they're so close to healing. Yeah, so frustrating. So I will put some Honey Flex over the glaze and refire it. They'll be fine. Look, they'll turn out fine. I just really want the bright Sangria look. But at this point, I don't want to waste the mugs, so I will do that. This is Winterwood on the bottom poured. And actually, yeah, I just poured it over the entire piece, and then Light Flex, 1 coat. This one was a refire actually. This one was the one that had that tiny little blister spot last time. And then I did more of the Glacier, which is 3 coats of Honey Flex, and then 2 coats of each Arctic Blue, Storm, and Tourmaline. And also did some of the Seaside, which is 1 coat of Honey Flex, Light Flex, poured Winterwood on the bottom, and then this is, oh, I always forget, Drums Spanish Moss. So I did lots of mugs in that, 4 mugs, and 4 wine cups in that glaze combination. And then I just pour white opal on the inside. I was doing my Ravenscraig white that I mix up, but I found something has changed, and now the rims, if you do Ravenscraig white, just are really rough. Has anybody else noticed that? If you have the I know Lisa at Finkel Pottery does the Ravenscraig white. Yeah, I've been having a hard time with it. I think I found out that they don't do the Ravenscraig ingredient as finely ground as they used to, so I think that's what's going on. Anyways, I also did a little dip bowl. I just wanted to see what these glazes look like on flat surfaces and in bowls. And yeah, look at that in a bowl, this Spanish moss. So pretty. And then I did it on a spoon rest before I did it on a platter. So I'm gonna do it on a platter next. And I think that'll be really pretty. Some glazes just don't do anything when they're on a flat surface, but I think that'll look nice. Ooh, nice big mug. All right, what else? We have some new glaze combinations. Oh, I did pumpkins and I'm just not happy with them. You can let me know what you think, but I think I'm going to add more glaze and refire. I did sandstone, honey flecks a little bit, just right here, just basically on the sandstone. And then I did papaya and ginger, or tiger's eye, maybe. No, I think it was ginger. And then, I forget what that's called. It's a metal, but I think it would look better with gold anyways. But yeah, I wanted it to be orange, and that is not orange. So I think I'm gonna reglaze them. I did 3, so it was really disappointing. The problem is the glazes, so I'll just throw them on cookies, but yeah, I'm gonna reglaze those. And new glaze combinations. So this is just a little test tile. This was Mako's Black Engobe, and then Cheetah, the Jungle Gems by Mako. Yeah, so I think I will do that in a mug. All right, this will require notes. All right, this is so fun. And then I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but in where you see like the little divots, the crystals, they just sparkle and shine. So fun. So Desert Dusk, 2 coats. And then I did Muddy Waters, 2 coats over that. And then Light Flex, 1 coat on the rim. I don't know, I'm quite happy with that. And then just the white opal on the inside. And then this one is just Muddy Waters, 3 coats, and then Light Flex on the rim. Just 1 coat. Yeah, they are fun. Yeah, I love how it's matte and then just like little sparkles of glaze. I hope you can see that in the video. And then, oh, this one didn't turn out, but I'm gonna show you so that you see it. I did 2 coats of Norse Blue and then 2 coats of Muddy Waters and then Light Flex on the rim. And yeah, I do not like that at all. I like this part. I like the rim. But yes, I hate the brown. Not a fan of that. I think the favorite pumpkins I do are the ones that are done with Winterwood and Light Flex, and then I put gold on the stems. So I hate, pumpkins take so long. I hate wrecking them. All right, I did more earrings too. Where are they? All right, I did some earrings in the same glaze combination as this one, which was Citrus Flow, 2 coats, Soft Aqua, 2 coats, and then Aurora Green, 2 coats. And because I just wanted to lay them in the shelf, but still wanted the backs to look nice, I painted them with the Black Engobe. Those are nice. And then this one is, I did the brown engobe on the back, and then it is Honey Flex, Honey Flex 2 coats, Amber Quartz 2 coats, and then Sandstone 1 coat. So that is it for earrings. And I also did some Rock Creek. This one is River Rock. River Rock glaze on the bottom, 3 coats. I think my glaze was thick, so it's a little darker than I want, so I probably would have scaled that back. 2 coats. And then Bailey's Red 2. I have had a couple, well, I had one person contact me about the Bailey's Red and said they couldn't get it to go copper. So I did a batch of Bailey's Red, loved it, and then I did another batch, a huge batch. So I did like a test batch of Bailey's Red, and then I did a 5-gallon pail of Bailey's Red, and the second batch didn't work. So, and you don't want to do that because the lithium is so expensive. So it was an expensive mistake. It wasn't really a mistake. So it matters what kind of red iron oxide you get. So the red iron oxide has to be that, you know how you can order it and sometimes it's more of a brown color, but you want the bright Spanish red iron oxide. I had ordered, I had gotten my red iron oxide from Plainsman Clay, and they get a really good source of it. And then I had ordered some red iron oxide from Sounding Stone in Winnipeg, and the red iron oxide that I got from Sounding Stone, it ruined the whole batch of glaze. So it matters what red iron oxide you get. They explained to me at Plainsman Clay the differences. I'm sure if you phoned them, they would explain it to you as well, and ask for Joe. Joe was the one that told me it really matters what kind of red iron oxide you get for all your glazes. It's really important. But especially for Bailey's Red 2, you need to have good red iron oxide. And then it pretty much turns out for me every time. It needs to be thick, so I have the glaze a bit on the thicker side, and then I always dip it and then re-dip it again once it dries, and I give it a second dip. And then, yeah, it always goes a nice copper for me. I really like that. And I think what I like the most is now that Amoco has their copper back, or copper float is really nice as well, is I can pour the glaze on the inside, and that saves me loads of time to not hand paint it. So if you have a glaze that you can dip and pour, and turns out, yeah, that saves lots of time. And of course it is still cheaper, even though the lithium is expensive. It's still way cheaper to mix up your own glazes. I also did some tumblers in the Cookies and Cream, which is Winterwood, and the Light Flex. I think that's it. Just doing a scan. Yeah, I think that, oh, no, that isn't everything. I did do some more of these. It's one of my favorite glazes. Always seems to turn out. So this is Honey Flex, Light Flex, and then I pour Winterwood, and this is Power Turquoise on the top. And I have the dipping version of Power Turquoise. So I do a double dip with this as well. And sometimes that can backfire because you'll get too thick on the rim, and then I have to reglaze them. But if you do have to refire them, this is a refired mug, and it just turns out even nicer the second time. All right, now I think that is it. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Oh, Sangria, you break my heart. I really thought we had this fixed. Actually, this one is pretty good. So close to having this fixed. But when I did these, I think I already said this. If I did, sorry, but when I did these, I knew my glaze was on the thicker side, and I did it anyways because I thought, oh, well, it's a good test to put thick Sangria on there. But All right, I'm gonna refire these, and I will do one this time and test it on the top shelf and see if it does better. And then I might give up. I know I said I would never give up, but I might be selling a gallon jug of sangria if anybody is interested. All right, have a really good day.